morning, everyone. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Not you. Good morning, Kingslanders. I'm here today to give you an update on Morona virus. Today, we've had 5,000 positive new cases for Morona virus. And the credit goes to all of you, Kingslanders. And can I just say, thank you. Thank you for making it happen. And now I would like to hand over to the Chief Health Officer, always young, for the detailed update on today's cases.
Can I ask you a question about the vaccines?
Fuck off.
Thank you, Premier. Good morning, everybody. I have got some figures here for you. We've decided that we've got 20,000 cases, the tests rather, and 5,000 positive cases came from that. Trouble is, we've got an issue with people not quarantining, and we stress that they should be quarantining, but they're not, and they're out in the public, and they could even be in this room. Make that 4,999 cases. Right, moving on. I'd like to fill you in on a case that came to our attention recently where a neighbour was owed money by his next door neighbour, and this went on for months, and they squabbled about it. The chap said that he wasn't going to pay it back, he wasn't going to pay it back, he wasn't going to pay it back, no matter what. The neighbour that owed the money found out that he was positive, and as soon as he found that out, he went over to the neighbour, knocked on the door. The neighbour that was not paying up opened the door and he spat in his face. Unusual case. I had a word with the Deputy Premier for lockdown and also the Commissioner, and we've decided that that act of revenge is pretty fair, so we're not going to take any more action on that. So that's the way that stands.
Aren't you encouraging people to spit on each other if no action is taken against this neighbour?
Fuck you. Moving on to an update about the vaccines. We've got 2 vaccines. We've got Miser, which will be distributed to people that have got savings of $40,000 or more, and we've got Extra Dumb for everybody else.
I will only take the Miser vaccine, even if I have 0 savings.
Okay, moving on to our policy about taking the vaccines. Sir, you're very quiet there. Thank you for volunteering. Let me demonstrate that now. Now repeat after me. I will not take any Morona virus vaccine.
I will not take any coronavirus vaccine. Ow!
Will you take the vaccine?
Yes. Yes, I will take the vaccine.
Good on you, sir.
vaccine.
Good on you, sir. Thank you. Now I'm going to pass it on now to the Deputy Premier and Minister for blaming the federal government, Extra Miles.
Thank you, Chief Health Officer, always young. My first update is I was on the way over here and I saw a constituent being swooped by a magpie. And let me tell you, the federal government is responsible. The latest outbreak of the Morona virus has led to an unpopular decision to close the Kingsland borders. And it's the federal government who's responsible. I once forgot the word pants and had to ask for a clean pair of leg shirts. And the federal government is responsible. 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 I would now like to hand it over to the very serious Deputy Commissioner for more updates.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you, Deputy Premier. Overall, there has been good compliance with the mask mandate. However, 10 people were found not to be complying. They were each fined $1 million per person. 5 people attempted to cross the border illegally. They were each fined $5 million per person. 6 people were supposed to be quarantining. However, they were found playing football in the park. They have each been fined $10 million per person. 1 woman attempted to smuggle herself across the border illegally inside of a shipping container. We have decided to keep her in the zoo indefinitely so that people can see just what these people look like. I'll now hand it over to, who am I handing it over to? The Health Minister. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. We are pleased to announce that the vaccine will now be available in all pubs, clubs and strip joints. This will make it easy and convenient for everybody to get their vaccine. You will also get a discount on your alcohol if you are vaccinated. Simply use the code ON THE PISS. That's on the piss. We also have a device that can sense whether you're vaccinated or not. Soon, the police will roll out random vaccine tests. The device works by holding it up to your forehead, and if it senses that you're vaccinated, it'll say, "Good on you, mate, you're vaccinated." However, if it senses that you are not vaccinated, it will say, "Loser, loser, loser." Businesses around the state will have these at their entry points. The reason is to make the unvaccinated feel so embarrassed and humiliated that they run off and get the vaccine.
Health Minister, your time is up.
Oh, I haven't finished my briefing yet.
Girl, you don't wait to take a chance in this world, you just take it from them. Okay. Any questions? One at a time, please.
El Premier, when can Queenslanders travel?
Why are you in such a hurry to travel? I mean, where do you want to go? India?
Why did you mention India? Why didn't you mention other countries which have similar circumstances for coronavirus?
Well, what I mean to say is I want to understand why you want to go to India. I mean, is it to maybe go and learn how to Bollywood dance? Because if that's what it is, you can do that right here in Kingsland. In fact, right now, we've got Kingslanders everywhere across the state learning the Bollywood dance. In fact, I too am getting lessons, and I brought my coach here with me today, and we're going to show you.
Isn't India not more than just Bollywood dance and yoga now?
Next question, please.
Yes, is the entitled Football League going ahead this weekend despite so many cases out in the community?
Yes, of course it is. So, do you have an issue with that?
Well, yes. Isn't this showing favouritism? What about all of the small businesses and everything they've suffered during this pandemic?
Okay, any more questions? No, good, because I have a flight to Tokyo within the next hour, and I don't want to miss it because I'm standing here waiting on your rude and dumb questions. So with that, El Premier out.